It's that encouraging way to start the weekend together. It's Rob and Lizz in the morning. This is His Radio and an I Believe Friday. So here's how it works. We get to celebrate what we believe heading into the weekend. So I'm going to start because I injured my leg over a week ago. This is the first day I'm not virtual from home. So that's nice. I believe that my left leg and what could be a torn meniscus is going to be completely healed. That's what I believe.
We're believing for it. I believe that when I pick up my mama this afternoon, we are going to have a huge weekend, going to have a girls' weekend, and I believe it's going to be so much fun.
What about you? So here's all you need to do right now. It's an I Believe Friday. We do this every Friday. Go to the My HISRadio app right now, open it up, and use the open mic. And start off by saying, I believe, and say what you're going to say. It's an I Believe Friday. It's His Radio.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His Radio.
It's an I Believe Friday. Come on now, Rob and Lizz. It's His Radio. Okay, Ninja's going to start us off. Ninja, what do you believe as we get into this weekend?
I believe for a chicken sandwich.
Believe for sick. Okay.
You want a chicken biscuit this morning, girl?
Yes and amen.
I think she's hungry. I believe chicken sandwiches all around. Somebody will bless His Radio this morning.
That's
Come
funny.
on now. You can find us. I almost gave you the address.
I know, right?
But if you drive by, you know where we are. She likes the Chick-fil-A stuff.
She does
I
like
think. Is that right?
Yes.
Look at her.
Okay.
She all got starry-eyed there for a half second. Like,
I Believe Friday. Here's how it works. You use the My HISRadio app and touch on the open mic and send in with what I believe. You just start out with I believe. I believe that meniscus that the doctor said could be torn is going to be healed up.
I believe I'm going to have a great weekend with my mama.
And what do you believe? Here's His Radio open mic.
I believe in the healing for your meniscus, and I believe/hope that the weather is not going to be hot today and it's going to be a cool day.
I believe that I'm going to be leaving for the beach tomorrow and just have an awesome, relaxing vacation for the next 8 days.
Hi, this is Karen. I believe God is going to provide another job opportunity for me really soon.
I believe that I'm going to have a blessed, awesome, and safe weekend.
I believe that my nephew, who was wrongfully arrested and detained overseas, will be released and be home by Sunday, that he can get out of the country. The Lord is mighty, and there's nothing too great for the Lord.
I believe I'm going to have a fantastic weekend in Edisto Beach with my son Kyle and his beautiful wife Holly, and they haven't met their little niece yet.
I believe salvation for my daughter.
I believe that God is going to help me.
I believe there's a promotion coming up at my job, and God's going to bless my family abundantly.
To lose my last 80 pounds in my journey of 200 pounds. I started 3 years ago with 420, and I want to finish it with 220 by the end of 2025. That is when I hit 60.
Ooh, I love it. You keep dropping those pounds. It's an I Believe Friday. Open up the My HISRadio app and use the open mic.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His Radio.
No, it's not happening.
Yes.
Rob and Lizz, no.
Yes.
Rob and Lizz in the morning, His Radio, no.
Okay, this is a retailer. If I say CTS, what comes to mind? CTS.
Sounds like a train.
No, not quite. They might sell some trains that go around Christmas trees because that's the Christmas tree shop.
No.
CTS. Yes.
They're going out of business.
Not
What?
really. They're doing a
Okay,
Chapter
good.
11, so they're reconstructing. So it's a
Okay.
Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Reconstructing. They are looking at closing some of the underperforming stores. And then they're hopeful for a buyer in the 11th hour that might just save all of them. But they're going to reconstruct, and I think by middle of August, hopeful to be in better shape than they are right now.
Well, I hope so. And so many different levels. Like, I hope they stay in business because, there's a lot of jobs that go along
Well,
with
it's
that company.
20 states, I think, altogether?
And they just opened some new stores like at the end of last year around the Southeast. And so, we need them to stay open for those
I've
jobs.
been at one once. That's it. Only once.
Here's my thing. I do feel like the name is a little misleading.
Christmas tree.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Christmas tree shops. It makes you think that that's all they have is Christmas trees and
And
Christmas.
maybe ornaments.
Right.
You right?
No.
It's everything Christmas.
It's more than that.
It's more than everything Christmas.
Yes.
Okay, well, what else?
Housewares, like you can go in and get hangers, you can get pillows, you can get all kinds of things for your house. If you're looking for summer stuff, they have summer stuff, which if it's called Christmas Tree Shop, I'm not thinking that they have beach balls, but they do. And also, it's a great place to buy K-Cups for your Keurig.
Christmas Tree Shop. See,
Yes.
I thought it was almost like Frankenmuth, Michigan. I don't know if you've ever been to Frankenmuth, Michigan.
What in the world?
Somebody hit me up on the open mic on the My His Radio app, or just call 800-447-7234 if you've been to Frankenmuth, because it's all Christmas in Frankenmuth, Michigan. There's a big Christmas store, and the place is gigantic. It's as big as a Bass Pro Shop or a Cabela's.
And it's
Only
Christmas?
It's all Christmas. That's it.
I got to get my keys.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
First things first.
Yeah.
What was it that Ninja said, I believe, earlier? What was it, Ninja? You believe what?
In a chicken sandwich.
Chicken.
She's wanting a chicken biscuit or
She's
chicken sandwich.
hungry. It's like she's hopeful that somebody will just drop one off
Yeah.
right at the door.
She's leaving out the rest of it. I believe somebody going to bring me a chicken sandwich.
I mean, while we're at it, there's 5 people here because we have Luke the intern, there's Jake and Ninja, our producers. You got Liz and myself, hungry people on Friday.
Luke has his fingers crossed.
He's like, I want chicken too. Okay, and we have blinds open so we can see if you're coming.
I did.
Okay, so 2 others. I'm just going to stop begging.
Yeah.
2 others, Frankenmuth, Michigan, and Bronner's. Frankenmuth, Michigan, Bronner's.
I'm looking up Frankenmuth and I can't find a store that is Frankenmuth.
No. That's a city. Frankenmuth, Michigan. That's a city.
Frankenmuth.
Michigan does. That's
Okay.
who. That's who. And anybody who's ever been there will never forget it. Never forget it. There is Bronner's, which is the Christmas Wonderland. It is huge. It's all Christmas. One thing you'll notice when you drive up and see the sign, which the parking lot is massive too. It's huge. It had Christ is called capital letters in Christmas.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I
Christ.
do love that.
Christmas or Christmas Wonderland. It's in Frankenmuth, Michigan.
This makes my skin tingle a little bit. Like
Really?
I'm excited about this place.
Now check this out. We just got an open mic in. This is on the My His Radio app.
I love Bronner's in Frankenmuth. It's the most awesomest Christmas store ever. And it's touted to be the world's largest Christmas store. I think they say it's like 3 football fields big. And then the chicken dinners at Frankenmuth, even better. It's a wonderful place for a family to go.
It is. See, my family, or my wife's family's from Michigan. So when we go and visit, every now and then they'll bring us to Frankenmuth. We'll eat at a place there that's all family-style dinner kind of stuff. And then we go to Bronner's.
Oh, I'm looking this up online as we speak, and I'm seeing this humongous ornament. And, because I love nutcrackers. I collect
into
nutcrackers.
Christmas, yeah.
They have like a 6-foot nutcracker, and I'm like,
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
Honestly, I didn't think as many people as we're hearing from has heard of this place. It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, His Radio. If I say Frankenmuth, Michigan, you're either thinking, oh, that's an unusual name for a town, or, oh, yeah, Bronner's, which is known as the world's largest Christmas store. The thing is humongous, and I love it. It's Christmas Wonderland in their logo, Bronner's, but Christ is capitalized in Christmas.
Awesome.
I love that. So you know where they stand in their faith, right?
Yeah. Well, Jocelyn texted 800-447-7234, and she said on their way to see family, it's a tradition. They have to stop at Frankenmuth, and she said, I get in my car this morning. Here you are talking about Frankenmuth. Said it just put a smile on my face.
And that's in Michigan, by the way.
Yeah.
Frankenmuth, Michigan. Is that all the text?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Ree said she goes to a chicken place there called Zinder's.
I've seen that.
Yeah, she's from Michigan, and that's in Frankenmuth.
That's
I
in
guess.
Frankenmuth.
Yeah.
And there's another big place. I cannot remember the name of it, but my in-laws brought us there, and it's family-style dining. So you sit down. It's almost like a buffet, but they put all the stuff in front of you, and it's family-style dining.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's really neat. An open mic came in through the My His Radio app.
Hey, Rob and Lizz. I've been to Frankenmuth, Michigan. My family's near there, and every time we go up, my grandma would take us to the huge Christmas store that's like 10 football fields or something like that. It's all Christmas all the time. The hotter it is, the better it is in Michigan.
True.
Thanks so much.
True, because we go there during the summer, because that's usually when we visit our in-laws.
Because I'm like, the hotter it is, the better it is.
Yeah.
What are you talking?
Because then it gets you in the mood for Christmas and giving and all that other stuff. The place is humongous.
Okay, I'm road trip for sure.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
I think most people would say what you get in your email.
Oh,
Spam.
okay. I thought about what's in the little tin can.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ugh.
I know some people have no idea. If we go, okay, let's put aside the email spam, okay? So let's put that aside. Now let's go to the spam that you can buy in the store, which is some kind of mystery meat in a tin can.
I've never had it.
Oh, I used to live off the stuff.
So did my husband. Said they had it all the time. They had 6 kids in the fam, so they were spreading, as much as they could, and there you go.
First Baptist Church, Pinellas Park, their food pantry was always stocked with an ample supply of spam.
Well,
I lived off that stuff in that food pantry.
I get it because it's fairly inexpensive. At my house, we had Vienna sausages, and I put those two things in the same category because, you pull it out of the little can, it's like... Oh, my goodness.
So the big debate for years is what in the world does spam stand for? It's an acronym for something. And for over 80 years, people have been trying to figure it out.
Somebody said spare parts of animal meat.
Sounds about right,
That's
doesn't
appealing.
it? Spare parts of animal meat.
Yeah.
Salted pork aggregated meat?
I'm
Is
not
that a
sure
word?
what that word means, but yes, you're saying it correctly. Aggregated meat. Salted pork aggregated. I have no idea. I know that spam is supposedly, they came up with it over 100 years ago, or about 100 years ago, because they were trying to use all parts of the pig. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, can we not just stick with like bacon and sausage?
Yeah, right.
Why we need spam?
Need the spam. So they're saying none of that, and it's a mashup of some words, but they're still keeping it close to the cuff.
Okay.
Of what that is and what it means.
There's an inner circle that knows what spam stands for.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not telling us.
No.
That makes me not want to buy it even more. You not telling me what that stands for?
Because of the whole mystery behind it.
Yeah, I'm out.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
It's Rob and Lizz, his radio. Here's something for you if you feel not valued and disrespected, especially with what you do for a living. Maybe this will help you out today. Colossians chapter 3, work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people. Remember that the Lord will give you an inheritance as your reward, and that the master you are serving is Christ. 800-447-7234. Kelly's here. What's going on, Kelly?
Well, I just need to thank you so very much for sharing that verse you just shared. I am on my way to work right now feeling completely undervalued, unappreciated, and unrespected, and or disrespected, I guess. And I just 100% needed to hear that. We have people leaving my job left and right because it's just a toxic work environment. And I keep asking God why he's keeping me in this place. And now I know why. He's got a plan, and I'm trying to be faithful. And I thank you so much for sharing that
You're
verse.
so welcome. I'm so glad that you're entrenched in the culture there to be that light of Jesus to others who so desperately need it.
Thank you so much.
Well, we are praying for you, praying for a good outcome and for strength for you to be able to get through every day.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you so much for all you do.
Oh, you're valued, Kelly. Know that. We're also hearing from Ashley. She just texted.
Yeah, Ashley said, I just want to let you know that I turned on the radio at exactly the right time and really what I needed to hear. She said, I've got to keep in mind that we should be working for God and not for the people. And that comes straight out of Colossians. And she said, I just want to thank you for that and that perspective today.
Yeah, just know you're valued. And whatever's happening, whatever you're facing, whatever other people are saying, just do it for God. Just do it for God. And you're going to make it. I'm not going to say it's easy, but you're valued, you're appreciated, and your inheritance actually is in him.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio. I counted it up. First they say the average person, about 25 places a day. Daily average, 25 different places. A daily average.
Right. Not that you're going to 25 different places a day, but in your daily life, if you think about like your week, like you would count, for me, I come to work, I go home, I go to McDonald's and get a Diet Coke. So that's 3, right? But also in that week, I'll go to the gym, I'll go to a coffee shop, and I'll go to Sam's. So I've got 6. But if you add anything, say in your month, you could get up to around 25.
Really? Not me.
But the younger, I think the younger that you are, you might go to school and to work and out with your friends. And
I'm thinking I got a pitiful life. Here's my average week. Monday through Friday. I get up from the house. I come to the studio here. After that, I go home. And that's it. Monday through Friday. Now, no, that's 2. That's come to the studio and go home.
Oh, well, that's true. I thought there was another one in there.
There's
somewhere.
2 places. So now, every now and then, if I'm serving, doing worship at church, there's a rehearsal.
Right.
So on that given week, there is home to the studio, then there's home to church, and then back home. So that's 3 places.
Okay, I've forgotten. See, I have to add more to mine because church, and then we always go out to eat after church.
You do?
So
What a great life.
Well, I mean, sometimes it's, fast food or whatever, but
You're still going out.
So now
that's another place. So Mickey
that
D's.
is
There you
okay. So then there's 8 because you include church and
go.
out
For
to
her.
eat.
She's saying
right.
no.
Right. And then I'll go to my daughter's house.
Look at that.
To see babies. So there's 9.
Mm-hmm.
So the more you think about it, but 25?
Yeah.
25 in a week or even a month.
But it depends. Grocery shopping and stuff like that.
I do mine online. They bring it to me.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
All the talk about spam. It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio. And the spam we're talking about is not in the email. It's that canned meat. Oh, I know. You're wanting it now.
Are you?
The spam. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a text because one of the acronym explanations for the name spam was salted pork aggregated meat. I don't know what aggregated means. Tanya texted.
Yes.
And said, one of the definitions is it is the combining of several elements. So basically what I'm taking from that is all kinds of different spare parts of meat. They're grinding up.
And smushing it into a can and call it spam.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Chad said that spam stands for some parts are meat.
Right?
What are the other parts? I don't even want to know.
They got to be something. David's here at 800-447-7234. What up, David?
I was told by somebody who worked for the company that it stood for spiced ham.
That makes total sense.
But there's a mashup of a word there. So they do say, some people do say spiced ham, but it's spam. So what does that whole acronym stand for? And somebody inside the company said it's really a mashup of some words, a couple of phrases. You know, like you have J-Lo?
Yeah.
So J-Lo is a mashup of a couple?
Right.
So this is a mashup of, I guess, some kind of meat that they stick in that can of spam.
Yeah, I mean, it's good stuff. We used to eat it when I was a kid, and a family member that worked for the company and asked them, and they said spiced ham. Now, whether they knew or not, I don't know.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
You should see Ninja right now. She's like in seventh heaven. It's absolutely amazing. And Ninja, why would that be, would you say?
Because we got chicken. We got chicken.
She's got chicken. Chicken has arrived in the building. Rob and Lizz, his radio. And I'll tell you why. Brian, step up to the mic. You know Brian and Harlan.
Yeah.
In the afternoon. The guy's got the, come up here. Come on, sit down.
You're not afraid.
You know that microphone whole gig thing there.
There's no chair.
There's no
yeah, don't
chair.
sit.
That's
That'll be
because
bad.
an intern, his name is Luke, is using that chair.
Yes.
So Brian heard the plea. There was begging going on.
There was chicken begging going on. And it's a Friday, and it's been a short week, and everybody's kind of wonky this week. Like, what day is it? So it was my pleasure to bring some chicken.
Pleasure.
I guess you know what kind of chicken he got.
Right, exactly. And so, yes, Ninja's face lit up like a Christmas tree. Just, I got chicken.
My stomach is dancing with
Right?
excitement right
My
now.
taste buds are. I like doing the hula.
That is so nice. Brian, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that on behalf of Brian and Harlan?
Sure.
It's
Sure.
just on behalf
Yes.
of Brian.
Brian.
Harlan's still sleeping.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
Tim and Melinda, they got married and they went on their honeymoon. They stayed at this beautiful hotel. They absolutely loved it. When they came home and they got all their wedding pictures back, they were going through the photo album, the wedding album, and they're flipping, oh, you look beautiful and all this stuff. They found a gift card was tucked in to the wedding album.
For real?
Yeah.
What was it for? Like Amazon or something?
It was to the hotel, where they had stayed. Now,
for their honeymoon.
For their honeymoon. They found the gift card. Obviously, they have not looked through this wedding album often because they found the gift card 40 years after they got married.
No.
They got married in 1983. They only just found the gift card.
Okay.
As they were about to celebrate their 40th wedding anniversary.
So is this place still around where they honeymooned?
It is still around. It's undergone like new owners, new management, and that kind of thing. So they were like, they probably won't accept the gift card. So they call them. They absolutely accepted it.
Okay. So couple of questions. One, how much was the gift card for? Because hotels are a different price from 40 years ago.
I think it was a couple $100 because it was $38 a night.
Okay, so $38 a night.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, so they honored this.
Yes, they did.
So it was like $38 off the room then.
No. The hotel decided because they had a gift card, had they stayed back then, it would have covered a stay for a couple of nights. They just decided to cover the cost of it all.
No, get out.
Yeah.
Really?
I think that's incredible because literally and legally, all they had to cover, and they probably didn't have to cover any of it all.
No.
But do $38, like you say, per night or whatever.
Yeah, $38 off. That sounds like a nice savings off a $150 to $190 room.
I would take it. But nope, they stepped up to the plate and said, hey, we'll just cover the cost. Y'all come back and celebrate your anniversary.